the quality may not be what you're used to, and there's a reason for that. One of our team is off sick today. Molly wasn't able to be with us. Molly is our technical guru, but we still wanted to make sure you got maximum value from what we have to offer. So our very lovely assistant Dan is holding the phone, and we're filming this video on the phone. So look, don't let things stand in your way. That's the lesson for us. That's the lesson for you, I hope. Always be moving forward, always be giving value, and don't let something take you out of the game. Guys, thanks for joining us today. I'm going to talk to you specifically about creating a trading plan. Now, some of you might think, well, I know what I want to do, why do I need a trading plan? Let me tell you, a trading plan is going to give you consistency. It's going to take the emotion out of trading, and that's one of the most important aspects to make it, as I call it, flatlining, okay? And a good day, I'm okay, bad day, I'm okay. That kind of response, that's what I want to see out of people, because they've got a trading plan that takes the emotions out of things. I started trading nearly 12 years ago now, and I was a bit like, I don't need a trading plan, I just want to get on, right? I just want to look at the charts and I want to place trades and play with the platform, and hey, do you know what? I didn't make any money in the early days until I created a trading plan. Okay, because I am my own worst enemy. How many of you can relate to that? Right? We get in our own way, right? I think I know better, I don't. So create a trading plan. How do you do that? Look, I'm going to show you. Put it down on paper. Make sure you put it down on paper. Why? Because when you write something, it has way more meaning than just if you think about it. It also reinforces what you want to do, and you can refer back to it. Just think, oh, what did I say about that strategy? How was I going to approach that? Yeah, I've got it in writing. I know what I thought. You can develop it, right? It's there. It's work in progress. So the things to consider for your trading plan are this, starting with your trading hours, okay? Trading hours. Let's do that properly, let's trade in hours. So trading hours. What are the hours that you want to be trading, okay? And that's the start of your trading plan, because trading has to fit your lifestyle. Maybe you're in a job. Maybe you've only got the mornings and after work in the evenings, and maybe a bit of time at lunch break where you can dedicate some time to your trading. And that's fine. We have a strategy that will allow you to do that. Just 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, and you can still make 3 or 4% a month. So trading hours, that's critical. When are you going to trade? Because I think it's good to be consistent with when you're going to do that. And we trade all day, 9 to 5. We are a dedicated trading fund, trading other people's money. So our commitment is 9 to 5, and actually, because foreign exchange is a 24-hour market, we are going to expand our trading hours by bringing in new traders. We're looking for new traders, trading people up, and then they'll do the out of hours. When I say out of hours, outside of the 9 to 5 normal working day. So you can maximize that. For you though, that could be that you want to work in the mornings. It could mean that you want to get up, do the school run, and then trade. So decide whatever it is for you. There's no right or wrong. There's a strategy to suit all time frames, all lifestyles, all trading hours. So don't worry about that. But define it. Define exactly what it is. Then what I want to look at is the strategies that you are going to use in that defined time frame. So your time frame is going to define which strategies are going to work for you, okay? Because if you've only got 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night, then you can't trade our Blue Tiger strategy, because that's something that we need to operate on a longer time frame, on an all-day basis. But it might be that you can operate our advanced value cost averaging formula. Okay, so maybe you could do that 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. Maybe you could use our Fibonacci strategy, our Blue Tiger Fibs. Again, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. So look at the strategies that are available to you and then decide, do they suit your trading hours? So once you've got that, then you know what to do. Then you've got to define that strategy, okay? You know the rules, don't break the rules. So define the rules, make sure you've got that defined within your trading plan, okay? Now, something that I think is very important in your trading plan is risk management, okay? Define what your risk management is going to be. What percentage of your account are you going to trade on an individual trade? Is it 0.5%? Is it 1%? Is it 1.5%? Is it 2%? Now we trade 1%, okay? We're very, very strict about that. We'll never deviate over 1%. We will sometimes add a second trade to an already existing trade if we get another signal by adding 0.5% risk, but that is the maximum we'll go to. And we'll only ever do that once we are at least 1% in profit on the previous trade, okay? So decide what your risk management is going to be. Make sure you're using the stop loss, but define it, okay? So you've got something to refer back to. Remember, writing it down, it's a commitment because you need to stand by your rules and make sure that you're trading profitably. Okay, the fourth thing is define your goals. Okay, define your goals. So whatever that may be, maybe it is some form of income generation, maybe it's capital growth, maybe it's a combination of the two. Maybe you want to go as far as defining your percentage profit you want to make on a monthly basis. Again, that's going to help you decide, along with your trading hours, what strategies you choose, because not all strategies are going to give you 10% a month, for example, if that's your target. You know, we have a target here of making a minimum of 5% a month. That way, our clients get their 2% and we make 3%. And with the kind of money that we're dealing with, which is tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars, 3% is a very, very, very nice profit for us. So define your goals, percentage terms, capital growth or income or a combination of them both, and let that fit in with your time and also the strategies you're going to use. So you need to, as well as doing risk management, you need very clear trade management. How are you going to manage your trade? Your strategy has given you your entry point and given you your stop loss, but how are you going to manage your trade moving forward? I've shared on previous videos our trade management, and I'll share with you again now. What we do is, I'll show you, so just start on. We trade like this, okay? Let's just take a long position, okay? We have entry here, and our 1% stop loss is here on the chart, okay? So this represents 1% risk. Now, charts, move like this. So maybe we'll take an entry here and it's going to do something like this, okay? So what we'll do is we will put a definition on our charts. We actually put the 1%, 0.5%, 1%, 2%, 2.5% and 3% markers on our charts. So maybe this is 0.5%, here's our 1%, here's our 2%, here's our 2.5%, and here's our 3 take profit. So 3%, 2.5%, 2%, 1%, 0.5%. Now, why do we put those on? Just so that we've got a very quick visual representation of what the trade is doing for us. Where is it along its journey within our trade management? So, we've entered here, we've got our stop loss. When we hit 2%, that's our first marker, we will move our stop loss to break even. Okay? So now we've got a free trade. When we hit 2.5%, we move our stop loss to 0.5%. So even if at this point, if it retraces, we've still made a profit on the trade, and then we have a take profit order here at 3%. And that's our trade management. It's very simple, it's very clearly defined, it's rules driven. So we don't look at it and go, oh, but actually, it's nearing 3%. Maybe it's going to make some more this time. We won't take profit, and then all of a sudden it comes down. We de-risk it, okay? Protect your capital at all times. So the moment that you've got, we choose 2% because I always feel that if you choose 1%, very often you'll get taken out of the trade. Look, even here where I've drawn this, right? 1%, you de-risk it, you're out of the trade. You're eliminating the chance of profit. You're not giving it enough headroom. So whatever it is for you, this is my recommendation. 2% take the risk off, 2.5% tie in some profit, 3% take your profit. So have a very clearly defined trade management, okay? That's going to help you remove all the emotions out of it. And that's what this whole process is going to do. It eliminates the emotions, it eliminates the thinking, because we are the ones that get in our own way, okay? So don't let yourself do that by defining exactly how you're going to operate. Now, what else do I do? I always keep a trading log or a trading diary, okay? Now, we're very thorough with that, okay? We put our entry point, we put our risk, we put our stop loss, we define what the 3% was. We will attach graphs of the trade once it's played out, so that we can, at least on a monthly basis, review those trades. Look at the winning trades, look at the losing trades. They're never losing trades, they're learning trades. And that's the whole point of this process. We want to learn from our mistakes to eliminate the losing trades, to make sure that we've got a higher percentage of winning trades. I look to be right 40 to 45% of the time, and on a 3-to-1 ratio, that's a very profitable place to be. But we always want to be improving on that as best we can. I want to make my life as a trader as easy as possible. So keep a trading log, be thorough with it, be disciplined, and review it. Make sure you review it. I think that this trading plan should be reviewed every quarter. Okay, as a minimum every, twice a year, but we do every quarter. The hours were set, the strategy, are they working? If not, do we need to tweak them? What amendments do we need to make? We know that by going through our trading log. Is our risk management still working for us? Is our trade management still working for us? Look, we have recently, in one of our strategies, moved our profit target from 3% to 2% because we realised how many profits we were missing by trying to go for the 3%. And as an overall strategy, that's increased our profitability by 25%, just by not seeking out that 3%. So make sure you do that and define your goals, okay? Your goals may change. Your circumstances may change. So review all the time, quarterly, that's my recommendation. Review this, make sure that your trading plan is up to date, current, and that you are living and dying by the rules you set within that trading plan. Guys, slightly long video today, but I think it's important that you get this nailed. So write your trading plans, post them in the comment section, and we'll give you the thumbs up. So I look forward to seeing some comments coming back from this video. Hope you've enjoyed watching it. Make sure you follow through and click on our links below, our social media. Give us a like on Facebook and Instagram, and make sure you subscribe to this video channel on YouTube so you don't miss out on all these learnings. Thanks for looking in.